Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker Randomizer. This is part 24, and in the last video we tried to just kind of go through some dungeons, I suppose. Forsaken Fortress counts as a dungeon, I suppose. Yeah, we went through Forsaken Fortress and a bit of the Earth Temple, and by that, like, 2 chests in the Earth Temple, to see if we could get the Skull Hammer. Oh, and we did the Ghost Ship as well. And unfortunately, no, we did not get the Skull Hammer, but you know, since there's really nowhere else to go, and, well, I'm already here, I figured I might as well go ahead and try to do as much of the Earth Temple as I can. So, yeah, let's go ahead and use one of our keys and go through the door. So, yeah, we're gonna put you down over there. Alright. Oh, no, I missed! Alright. Begone, shoes. Boom. Alright, there we go. And at some point we'll get some dark chews spawning, but let's get some red chew jelly. Yeah, I think we have to like show up. Yeah, we have to like get closer to the switches and then they spawn. Alright. And as for you, just get to you. And yeah, alright. Right, now what we're supposed to do is burn down the banner. Okay, good, I actually hit it. I got worried that I missed. Yeah, there we go. With this, we freeze this chew and this chew, and yeah, all we gotta do now is just plop them down on the switch. And if you do it at the right spot, they should be able to hold down the switch while still staying in the light, which means that they should be able to stay frozen forever. But yeah, let's go ahead and just go up here. Yeah, let's take Medley with us. And one last thing to do. Also, it looks like no, it did not stay frozen forever on that position. But yeah, let's push down the block and that'll open the door. And yep, they did not stay frozen forever. Such a shame. Let's go ahead and burn down these last 2 banners and let's see if we get anything from them. We get some magic. I guess we could use some magic. I mean, we just used magic to open the banners, so might as well get some back, get a little return on our investment. And yeah, this room, there's gonna be a floor master in here. Yeah, try to grab me again. It's kind of brownish, it's kind of gross. I don't know why. When I see a brown floor master like that in this game, it reminds me of the freaking toilet hand in Majora's Mask. And that was kind of gross because, well, it was a hand in the toilet. You know, like it's probably seen some things that no one wants to see, and yeah, I don't know. To me, it's just really gross. So yeah, seeing a brown hand pop out of a weird portal in the ground, it just kind of reminds me of the Majora's Mask toilet hand thing, which was yeah, that's just gross. Anywho, let's not talk about that. So let's go ahead and open this, and one more. There we go. We're not quite done. We still gotta do the same to this wall. There we go. And now I thought it was weird that the warp pot was in this room, because like normally the blue warp pot is in the middle of the dungeon, right? But this doesn't feel like the middle. Like if we look here, this is really only like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 5 rooms away from the entrance. So that's like, I don't know, it's not very middle to me. There's another room where I feel like a middle would have been a lot more appropriate, but I'll show you that when we reach there. But yeah, let's go ahead and take our friend with us and politely throw her up on the platform. There we go. Alright. Sometimes I mess it up and she smacks her head in the wall, that's why I kind of try to... But anyway, let's go ahead and grab some fairies and golden feather. Lame. Alright. Let's see. Chest behind. Breakable walls. Nope. This looks like the... This probably is for like the other side. Chest in 3 blocks room. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably for like the other side of the area where we need the skull hammer that we unfortunately do not have. And yes, this room. Okay, let's see if I could. Can I throw her up there? Nope, she doesn't reach. Oops, sorry about that, Medley. Alright. Ah. Alright, let's just get rid of these moblins first. I'll take care of the pose afterwards. Yeah, target the moblin! Jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought I was targeting the moblin. I was like waiting for the parry attack. Alright, you know what? I said I would wait to take out the moblins. Oh, now they're abusing Medley. That's just messed up, man. Medley can't defend herself. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys out. Alright, pull one down. Well, okay, thanks, Moblin, I guess. Oh my god. Struggling so hard against these guys. Look at that. I lost 6 hearts right there. What the heck? He did a fast attack instead of the parryable one. Whatever. There we go, finally. Jeez, I don't know why that was so difficult. Couldn't target the right enemy. And when I did target the right enemy, I didn't realize I was targeting the right enemy. It was a big old mess. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some hearts back. There we go. Alright. And Medley, if you would let me mind control you. Just kidding, you don't have a say in this. I'm just gonna do it anyway. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and use her to, well, whatever. We'll just, yeah. There we go. Break that statue, break the other one, and break that one. And yeah, about there's a good enough angle. Because from here, I want to be able to use this light to shine onto this wall, and that'll clear up that area so that we could go back. That's just an easier way to backtrack. So I would recommend doing that. Yeah. Alright, Hoi pair. Alright. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab Medley. I was thinking whether I should just leave her there or should I grab her. But I'll grab her. Alright, Medley, you're coming with me again. Alright. So, yeah, I'm gonna go through this door with Medley just because I want her to kind of be close when I finish the boss room. Or the mini-boss. But yeah. Oh yeah, this room. Here's a little trick you can do if you want to save time. You could deck-a-leaf to this coffin here, and then you could just deck-a-leaf back. And then from there, just use the boomerang. And normally it's a small key, but here we got a piece of heart. But yeah, either way, you can boomerang it, and there you go. So yeah, casket and second crypt. Okay, I guess it wasn't a coffin, it was a casket. But yeah, with that, we're done. Normally there's like some read-eds and stuff in there, but screw that. I want to save time, not waste time. But yeah, let's go ahead and leave, and this is the mini-boss room, but unfortunately Medley cannot follow us, so she would get reset back to the previous door she entered from, which is why I took her through that other door. But yeah, alright. So, here's a mini-boss, Astolphos. Not like we fought many of these guys already, right? But yeah, let's go ahead and take this guy. He's gonna have all his pomp. But, yeah, he's nothing. Yeah, one bomb and his body is broken. And boom, dead. Just like that. It'd be so much easier if we had the Skull Hammer, because the Skull Hammer could one-shot the heads. But, it's not hard with the sword. Just a few sword swings and it's dead. And, bombs actually also can insta-kill them, actually, so there's that. But yeah, it's just harder to use the bombs because, you see, you have to wait so long for them. Alright, but yeah, if we just blow up the bomb prematurely by stabbing our own bomb. Why not? That's faster, technically, and we get hearts back for it, so there's no reason to not use the bomb and just blow yourself up. Yeah, alright. Alright, when bomb, blow it up. Yeah. Kind of sends it, like, careening in the, like, way out of the way, but, I don't know, you can still reach it, it's not hard. And there we go, we got all our hearts back, and we got our bombs back, we got everything back, so there's really no reason not to do this. Actually, I'm gonna put this on Z. because I think I'm going to be using the Wind Waker more than I'm going to be using the grappling hook. And as for that, I guess I'll just put arrows. Yeah, arrows are helpful. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what's in this chest. Let's see if we get... Nah, no skull hammer. Oh well. Mini boss, where are you? Okay, we got chest behind statues. Stalfos mini boss room, for some reason, is locked. That's strange. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do that thing I was talking about last episode where I had to ignore all logic and then click that. I didn't think I would ever have to... I thought I didn't have to do that anymore because I was talking about how the tingle chest was the one that was broken before, where it would always stay red, you couldn't click it. But now this time it looks like the skull or Stalfos mini boss room is red, which is weird because the only thing you need to reach this room is a small key, and well, I had 2 small keys. But oh well, maybe maybe the tracker thinks I need more or something like that. But anywho, oh no, enemies! What? Oh, okay, they actually hit me, and I can't pick Medley up until the freaking she stops flashing red. Whatever. All right, let's just take all these enemies out. If they're gonna be this much of a nuisance, then I guess I have no choice. All right. This time it's going much more smoothly, though, I'll admit. Alright, Pose. You lost your living privileges. Alright, we got our hearts back. Rupees, bombs. You know what? Just knock the lantern out of their hand, because guess what? Their attack without the lantern, all it does is reverse your controls. But it literally kills them. Like, wait like 10 seconds, and then they just die naturally. Or just step into the light, and they're just dead. Completely. So, yeah, it's kind of a pathetic enemy when you think of it that way. Like, their own attack just kills them. But, yeah. Anyway, let's go inside here. And, again, we're gonna need Medley. We're gonna have Mind Controller again. And hopefully I'm not in the way. I just thought of that right now. I don't think I am. Alright. I am a little bit in the way. Alright, let's go like that. That's good enough. So let's get this rupee. And that statue is really more of a marker as to where to point the light. Because yeah, your real goal is to go in here. And you can see there's a lot of rupees. Let's see, there's 4 yellows and 4 orange, so 4 blues is 20, 4 yellows is 40, so that makes 60, plus 20 is 80, so there's 80 rupees in here. Or there are 80 rupees in here, not there is 80 rupees. But yeah, there we go, we got it. And yeah, we're back to this room. And again, unfortunately, I cannot progress because I need the skull hammer. Maybe that's another reason that the tracker says I can't go to the Stalfos room. Maybe it thinks I need the skull hammer for some reason. But we do not need it. We can keep going, and we're gonna see these bubbles again, right? All right, let's get the hook shot ready. All right. Oh, I forgot you can't pick her up, and put her there so she won't be in the way. Cause I want to attract this guy, and then we'll move off the bridge. So yeah. All right, and same thing here. There we go. He just turned around. He just flat out ignored me. Alright. Alright. Well, let's pick you up and move over here. Alright, put you down there. And let's play our Wind Waker. Oh, wait, wrong song. There we go. Very nice melody by Medley. I wonder... Wait, medley is also a thing in music, right? Is there, like, a melody and a medley? Or is medley just... Never mind. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know. I used to be in band, but I don't know the music stuff. You could probably tell by the fact that I called it music stuff instead of whatever the hell it's actually called. But, yeah. Like, I couldn't tell you the difference between a symphony, an orchestra, and, whatever the hell else there is, an ensemble band. Yeah. Hey, you don't have to just scream at me, man. Sure, I was just stealing your money, but whatever. Let's just kill him. You don't deserve your money. Alright, I'll take your magic and your rupees. Well, I guess this guy just doesn't have any rupees to offer. I like how he's like trying to stare at me. They're trying to make it all creepy, but I'm just smacking him in the face with this grappling hook. What I find to make it that's even more funny is that it clearly notices me because it's like, hey man, why'd you do that? It just stares at me for a bit, and then it goes back to like not staring at me. But it means it clearly knows where I am because you can see it follows me, but it just doesn't want to attack me. Lazy bum, I'm too far away. He's like, nah, I could kill the hero, but nah, he's so far away. Oh well, let's go ahead and break down this statue. Hopefully the read it'll at least drop some rupees when it dies, like, you know, instead of just, you know, being cheap. 1 rupee. Oh well, at least it's better than what I got with the grappling hook. I didn't get any rupees with that. Yeah, I'm fairly certain there's only one more chest we could get in this dungeon, as we currently are right now. So yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, but this is kind of the challenge of the randomizer. It's trying to just get whatever you can with whatever you have, and hoping for the best. I'm gonna push this block here so I won't have to do it later, but I don't know, maybe it might get reset. Also, yeah, I think earlier in the video I was saying that I knew of a different room that would be a better midpoint. This room. I think this room would be a much better area for a warp pot. Like, they should just put a warp pot right here instead of in that random area, like, at the beginning. That means, like, the warp pot for the middle of the dungeon is, like, right next to the warp pot for the beginning. But, yeah, if you look in the map, there's still a good chunk of the dungeon left to go here. So I would say this is a better halfway point than, you know, that other room on the top right corner of the map, which is, it's just weird. But yeah, it's just the way it is, I guess. Here, I'll pick you up, and after we go through this door, I'm gonna drop you back down. And yeah, floor masters. Oh boy. If you want, you could try to clear the way with the Deku Leaf, but this is not really viable because the fog returns very quickly. And yeah, as you can see, it already came back at me. And once it hits you, you can't use your Deku Leaf until you are out of the fog. But yeah, it doesn't take too long to get out of the fog. And yeah, once you open the chest, all the fog disappears. The area lights up from some mysterious light force. But yeah, let's go ahead and end a foggy room with floor masters. Yeah, like, where's the light source? I don't know, but there's something here lighting it up. Alright, just kill it. Yeah, I wanted to kill it fast so that I wouldn't get, like, taken back to the beginning. That would have been annoying. There's some magic and arrows. You know what? There's so many floor masters, I'm just gonna cheat kill them. Fire, ice, boom. Like, why would I have to waste my time when I have a clearly better method of doing this? Alright. Freeze ya. Still see the arrow stuck in it, which is interesting. But yeah, let's go ahead and get our magic back. Set ice arrows back on. Freeze ya and burn. Wait, what? Hey man, not cool. Alright, well actually, that time I might as well have just used the 2 sword swings because yeah, it had only a little bit of health left anyway. Oh no, 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 no. Alright, I guess I'll sword swing this guy. I'm glad that you have like about a half second to a full second before it actually takes you back to the beginning. But yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh wow, we got him. Oh no, I missed. Oh, come on. There we go. This should be an easy kill. Yeah, got it. And with that, yeah, brings the treasure. Alright. So let's go ahead and open that up. Get our rupees and stuff. And skull hammer? That's my fingers. Ah, it's just a rupee. Alright, kill all floor masters. Got it. And I believe, yep, that is it for this dungeon for now. Because, yeah, going into the other room, it's just like an area where you can push a block, and that's it, because you need the skull hammer to actually finish the puzzle. And to go there, you need another small key. So yeah. What the heck? The bridge was like, for some reason, facing towards the right. That was kind of strange. Or to the left, I meant. It was like curved towards the left. But anywho, I guess we're just gonna have to get on out of here, because yeah, there's nothing else that we could do. So I'm gonna leave Medley here. I'm gonna go through this pot. I believe it'll only take me back to Forsaken Fortress, right? Yeah, it takes me back here. But I've already been here. And I did not open up the warp pot in the Wind Temple, so unfortunately I cannot go there. No, just hit him, there we go. Alright. I won't say no to rupees. Grab these, alright. So yeah, this should just take me back to the Earth Temple. And yeah, it does. Alright, well, let me just check the tracker. Where else can we go, really? Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We don't need that. I guess we could go to... Oh, Savage Labyrinth? No, that's gonna take so long. Sam, the Content, Lenzo. Oh man, Lenzo, the photographer's assistant. The only problem with that is that, well, to put it simply, there's a bug in Dolphin Emulator that for some reason makes it so that the pictograph box, or sorry, that's the Majora's Mask name, the picto box, it doesn't really work per se, like not 100%. It kind of works in 5.0 dash whatever the hell this is. It'll let you like take pictures, but for some reason Lenzo won't accept him, and neither will any of the other NPCs. Even if you had like the deluxe picto box and you took a perfect shot, they'll just be like Lenzo would be like, I don't think this is quite right. You see, it needs to be not too zoomed in, but at the same time not too zoomed out. And then like the other people would just be like, oh nice, a pictograph. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. So like, there is a way around that, I do know. For some reason, in 5.0, there's a crash when you try to use the pictograph box, but for some reason, if you like reset your Dolphin emulator like settings like in your files, you make it like reset back to a brand new emulator. You could still keep your memory card, of course, so that you don't lose your saves. But yeah, for some reason, resetting it back completely to how it was when you first downloaded it, it kind of fixes that for some reason, which is weird. Also, you have to like turn on a setting which is like skip EFB access, or not skip EFB access from CPU, but it was like store EFB copies to texture only or something like that. That had to be clicked off. So yeah. But anywho, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something I could do, even though I spent forever talking. But I do have some charts. I could try to get those treasure charts. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. But yeah, so based off of how I described the Lenzo's whatchamajiggy, his side quest, you could probably assume that it is a little bit of a nuisance to set that up. And yeah, it is. So I'm not going to do that. Plus, I kind of want to do, because of the weird setup, I want to do all the pictograph related side quests all in one video. So I won't have to like, you know, randomly cut again. And like, or have to go back and set it up and all that. I only have to do that once. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and look for those charts. There it is. There's one of them. Diamond Step Isle. Wow, we were like literally over there the other, like the previous episode. All right, let's go ahead and look for the other one because I got two. There we go. Two-eye reef. And there we go. Any other areas? I don't think so. Oh, there's this area. It can't be a dungeon because we've seen all the dungeons, right? Forbidden Woods was here. Uh, like Dragoner's Cavern was here. Tower of the Gods was here. And then Wind Temple's here and Earth Temple's here. So that this cannot be a dungeon. So maybe I'll go there too, just to try to figure out where the heck it is we can go. And I'm just gonna look on the tracker to see if there are any more treasure charts. No, just those. Maybe I'll still look here just to see if I open one. Oh, yeah, there's one I haven't opened. Outset Island. Alright, perfect. I was gonna warp there, so I would have been pretty disappointed if I didn't catch that. I'm glad I checked. Alright, so let's go get these last three treasures. I know it's a bit underwhelming. You know, I wanted to finish a dungeon, but of course we didn't have the means to do that. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and finish off with a little treasure hunt. And yeah, there's the treasure right in the middle of the islands, just like how it should be. And let's go ahead and grab it. Alright. Chances are pretty... You know what? I gotta think of it... Oh, hey! Deluxe Pictobox! I was just talking about how I wanted to save all the Pictobox side quests for when we got the Deluxe Pictobox. And lo and behold, we got the Deluxe Pictobox, so... If I can't think of anything else, I'll go ahead and do the Pictobox side quests in the next video. But yeah, that'll be the next video, not this one. Because obviously, I just was describing the crazy setup. That's actually kind of a... Ooh, lag. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's a funny coincidence that, as I was talking about the Pictobox side quests, we got, the Deluxe Pictobox so that I could do all the side quests. But, yeah. Alright, let's sail over to Diamond Step. Oh yeah, my thought that I didn't finish because I got the treasure. I was gonna say that our chances of getting the Skull Hammer were low, but then I thought about it again. I was like, wait a minute. Every time I pick up an item, and it's not the Skull Hammer, that means the next one is technically more likely to be the Skull Hammer, because there's fewer chests in the game that could be the Skull Hammer. So if we pick a random one, we're more likely to get the Skull Hammer. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Probably not doing a good job explaining it, but you probably understand what I mean. Like, if there's a smaller sample size, you have a greater chance of getting what you want. So, you know, it doesn't increase by that much, but it gets slightly better. And what do you know? Skull Hammer! Nice! Finally, I've been wanting this stupid thing. So, oh my god, look at that. Look how much it opens. Just the Skull Hammer opens up a lot. Yeah, we could go to the Fairy Islands. We can go to whatever the hell's in here. And we can finally beat Forsaken Fortress and probably do more of the Earth Temple. So, not all of the Earth Temple, but definitely more of it. Also, yeah, before I do that, I should also click this. There we go, got that. And then we'll just go to Two-Eye Reef and end off the video there. So yeah, that's finally we get that. But anywho, so yeah, like that makes sense about the smaller sample size. Like if I have two options and I want one, well that means if I randomly select each of the two options I have, right? If there's a bag, like an opaque bag, like a burlap sack bag that has like two balls in it, you know, one's a green ball and one's a red ball, and I want the green ball. If I close my eyes and pull out one of them, there's a 50% chance I get the green one, right? But if there's like a green one, a red one, a blue one, and a yellow one, and I want the green one still, I'm gonna have only a 25% chance of getting it. So that's what I mean. But if I reach in there and grab like a yellow one first. And now there's 3 balls left, and there are 3 balls left. Then I'm gonna have a 33.33333. I'll just say 33.3 chance, percent chance of getting it. So yeah, that's kind of what I was meaning earlier. But I probably did a shoddy job explaining that too because of all my stuttering and, you know, like not staying on track with my thoughts and all that. But anyway, you guys know what I mean. You guys know probability. So there we go, Earth Temple Small Key. Wow, we're getting everything we need. Earth Temple Small Key and the Skull Hammer. So let's go ahead and go to Earth Temple Small Key, and that's the last small key we need. So perfect. So yeah, all right. Well, whoa, oops. I unpaused the game before actually switching back to the right window. All right, well, I think, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and in the next video, I'm gonna do the pick the box side quest stuff. But yeah. Well, actually, nah. I'll finish the Earth Temple. That's what I'll do in the next video. I'll finish the Earth Temple, and then I'll finish the Forsaken Fortress, maybe, and who knows what else from there. But yeah. I guess that's what I'm gonna do now that I can. I probably will. So yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna make my way to Properant Isle. I know I was like really not heading the right direction. Yeah, I just want to end off the video while I'm grounded, you know, not on the boat, but you know, on actual ground. There we go. Alright. Oh hey, the mailbox is open. Well, we'll deal with that later. So, yeah. Alright. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.